Hi there! I've had a long time interest in astronomy, hence this video. I've chosen to start with this planet due to the attention he receives with all the Uranus jokes. Being a gas giant adds to the ridicule. You may leave such comments underneath as I support freedom of speech and understand a sense of humor. However, I'm interested in serious science. Video narrators often do pronounce him Uranus. Some pronounce him Uranus, which is little improvement since that sounds like something that belongs in the toilet. A much better pronunciation would be Uranus, which is close to the ancient Greek word it came from. Perhaps the correct pronunciation is Uranus. However, his discoverer William Herschel named him the Georgian Sidus in 1781 after England's King George III. He didn't get his current name until 1850. Uranus was said to be the personification of heaven, father of Saturn, and grandfather of Zeus. The names of the other planets are Roman terms. Uranus has 27 known moons or natural satellites. 3 names come from a poem by Alexander Pope: Ariel, Belinda, and Umbriel. The other 24 are names found in works of William Shakespeare: Bianca, Caliban, Cordelia, Cressida, Cupid, Desdemona, Ferdinand, Francisco, Juliet, Mab, Margaret, Miranda, Oberon, Ophelia, Perdita, Portia, Prospero, Puck, Rosalind, Setebus, Stefano, Sycorax, Titania, and Trinculo. Due to Uranus's unique tilt, these moons deviate from the standard east-west orbit and instead have a north-south orbit like a Ferris wheel. Uranus also has rings which can be barely seen since they're almost black. These rings are made of particles which likewise have a north-south orbit. Uranus is so big that if he was completely hollow, 63 Earths could fit inside. Uranus has an average distance from Earth of 1.8 billion miles or 2.9 billion kilometers. The average temperature is around minus 353 Fahrenheit or minus 214 Celsius. Wind speed can reach 560 miles or 900 kilometers per hour, while storms can last for years. While Earth's clouds can reach a speed of 100 miles or 161 kilometers per hour, Uranus's clouds regularly whip around at 300 miles or 483 kilometers per hour. He also rotates in the opposite direction as Earth. Scientists surmise that it rains diamonds on Uranus, but there's no proof of that. The most significant thing I see is the radically different tilt of Uranus compared to other planets. This defies all theories of planetary formation that rest on purely natural and scientific perspectives. Their only hope for an explanation would be that a large astronomical body, perhaps Earth-sized, had collided with Uranus to cause the irregular tilt. But while Earth has a mass of 6 times 10 to the 24th kilograms, and Uranus's mass is 8.7 times 10 to the 25th kilograms, Uranus's moons and rings range from a mere 6.7 times 10 to the 19th kilos to only 3.5 times 10 to the 21st kilos. That's far, far, far too little mass. If you do the math, you'll see that's so far little mass to have knocked Uranus out of natural orbit. And the closest planet to Uranus is over 1.4 billion kilometers away. Besides, Uranus's orbit is quite circular, while a collision would likely have resulted in an elliptical orbit. And any impact would likely be mostly absorbed. That's because any object would first encounter thick gases, then liquid, instead of another immediate solid like 2 billiard balls colliding. There are other problems, such as the unique moon Miranda, She has a sheer cliff reaching nearly 10 kilometers tall. She has extremely dramatic terrain, heavily cratered plains alternated with smooth, mostly uncratered areas laced with intricate faulting and grooving. This forms a spectacular patchwork and poses many problems for purely naturalistic theories, as the moon appears to have been taken apart and reassembled numerous times. Another enigma is the planets being made of different materials, the various planets in our solar system. Instead of fighting the idea of intelligent design, we should be humbled by the vastness of creation, and also inspired since our personal problems are so small in comparison. Quoting Psalm 19:1-4, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world."